money to not kill them.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So let's see here. There were 4 bandits. That means there's 36 gold on the floor here.
I also take the unholy symbol, and everyone can see me doing this, and I throw it in the fireplace.
Okay.
Just like, throw it in there. And, yeah, I guess I go find a kettle from the kitchen, and I make some tea.
Oh, they're gonna make some stew. Some, like, some of the
I
body
go
parts.
make some tea, and I'm like, lady, missing a knee, would you like some tea?
She just looks to Eviega and is like, Miss Eviega, could you please bring me some well-brewed tea? Anything Talden.
I'm like holding a cup out to her, and at that point, I'm just like, all right. And I just drop it on the floor, and
It shatters.
At this point,
get fucked. Trying to be a nice guy here. I walk back into the kitchen, and you can just hear Inquisitor Mason rambling in the background.
Zamgrim was like reaching for that once she had
You want to make a reflex
declined
save
and
to
you
grab
dropped it. So
Grab it.
actually, yes, he will make a
we'll
reflex save.
Yeah, fucking shit. You got a 22? 24? Yeah, you fucking grab that shit like a mongoose. You're like, bam! You're like
he
a
just
cat
pounces.
trying to hit a laser. Bam!
So he catches the glass first, and then he like scoops up the water as it's falling down. And then he's like, I just walk back into the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zangrim, you fucking grab that shit like a boss.
I like stick my head out the corner. I'm like, humans don't eat humans, right?
Lady Argentia kind
No.
of hails and looks at Eviega and is like,
Zangrim just kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Mason, I thought we were over this. Cannibalism is not okay.
Good.
I keep forgetting you guys are so different from me, and I close the door.
You
Eviega,
eat
like,
your own people? You eat other chickens?
No, I eat humans.
Lady Melasdy is like, okay, I'm tired of this. Can someone please bring
getting
me
some tea.
tea that was not prepared by that foul creature? We're not going to talk about anyone's bathroom habits. We're going to sit down, we're going to have a nice meal, and we're going to discuss how we walk on this winter portal, and I'm not going to freak out, even though I've been kidnapped for 2 weeks. And now here I am with a bunch of psychopaths.
And
Well,
two
kind of
pounds.
psychopaths.
What does my tea taste like, Eric? By the way.
I'm gonna say you're actually quite good at it.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I was pleasantly surprised on drinking it, and
Yeah, you like.
I'm gonna come back for seconds.
And then as you come into the kitchen, I'm like, just hand it to her. I'm having trouble here.
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it, yeah. And I assume when I get a chance, I might try to bury these bodies, but
I
the
love
ground
how
has
They're
to be-
outside already. Don't
Well,
worry.
they're outside, but they don't be not rotting and having animals come to them.
I
It's
love
the
how
start. They
Dom
fix up.
wants the Penny and the Bandit to come back. I feel like they could be a radio show, like a shock jock. Penny and the Bandit. Evil Bandit Dan. All right,
Side
yeah,
column
no,
on the
you,
Daily
you
Bard.
drag the rest of the body chunks, and I say body chunks quite literally, outside to bury them in the snow.
Stavro will assist with that.
Lady Argentia, bundled up in her warm cloak with a cup of tea brought to her by Zangrim, is just overlooking and like giving you guys orders like where to put the bodies most efficiently. She's actually pretty good at organizing, but she's super naggy.
I'll make a comment on that one.
I like walk up to her holding a glass of tea, and I'm like, so, how long were you locked up?
She's like, I believe I've said multiple times I've been locked up for.
Oh, I wasn't listening. I am now, though.
She closes her eyes. You can see her like counting to 10, and then she's like, I was locked up for 2 weeks.
Did you happen to be able to observe anything that happened in this godforsaken shithole during your time?
She says, yes, I did. There
What did
were
you find
Cold
out?
Touch Fae that were negotiating on behalf of a Winter Witch.
That heretic is up to some sniffy things.
Yes. If you're looking for the heretics and the witches, you can find them to the southwest, where the winter portal is. the winter portal you are going to escort me to, so that we can all be heroes of Taldor, and then maybe my dad will be able to get a bigger mustache.
You can take all of that heroic stuff. I don't need any of it. You can even say that I wasn't there.
She's like, perhaps you'd like money.
It helps.
Yes.
Yes, I figured you would. As I said, I'll promise your little band here 500 gold pieces. Once we
Each?
finish this job. No, together. Not each. You could buy a summer cottage for 500 gold pieces each.
Yes, but you don't see too many people crawling out here slaying witches and closing portals now, do you?
Worth about 500 gold pieces for 4 people.
Well, while
Dude,
this
all
is
this
happening,
information, like all the because I wasn't here when I was spoken because I was also unconscious. Am I able to do a sense motive check on her?
Sure.
Cool.
I'm going to lean over to Eviego
We're
while this is
burying
happening.
bodies, man.
Yep.
Yeah, but we could
Very
still
funny.
hear what's going on. She's overlooking us, and like,
Need
I'm
more-
just gonna say
Yeah.
those two are gonna
Okay,
kill each
Mason.
other.
She's like on the verge of freaking out, but she really wants to get this done. She's like super neurotic, but she's trying to be polite to you guys just so that you don't like kill her and stick her back in the basement or something. So she's trying
Please,
to like
not animals here.
she's trying to take control of the situation as best she can because she's been locked up for 2 weeks and not been in control of anything. But yeah, she's relatively truthful here and is really just throwing anything at the problem.
Yep. I
Like money.
like maybe I'll take off my hat and I turn to her, and she'll see my third eye, and then I'll be like, "How's the tea?"
She's like, "Oh, I see you've been blessed with a third eye."
It helps me see the truth in what people say.
She says, "You know, a normal person might think that was weird, but we have quite a few of them back in the Italian imperial court. Lots of oracles and soothsayers and the like."
I see. I might have trouble interacting with you folk, but you seem to be all right.
She says,
I hope
"Yes,
that you won't lead
I
us
am
into.
all right." And then she's like, "And when your tea breaks over, you can help the rest of them by unloading the corpses into the holes."
No, I've done my fair share. And then I
It's
walk
like,
back into that.
No, you can help out. There's only 7 more to go. Just help throw them in there.
I start building crosses, by the way.
Okay, all right. Well, that's certainly something to do. She, of course, tells you like how to do it. You're like doing it, and she's like, "Make sure you get the angle right there. You want to make sure it's perfectly perpendicular."
Listen, we're
90
gonna
degrees."
get on perfectly if you stop telling me what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
She
Thank you very
basically
much.
ignores your comment and is like hanging over you with the tea and still telling you what to do, while also observing the people on grave duty.
While she's
telling
doing
them
that,
what to do?
if she's overlooking me, I'm like, so how many humans do you think I'd put in that tea for you?
Yep. Fish are
She
gonna fly.
immediately throws up on the back of your head. So she's like leaning over you, and she's like, "Oh."
I look back up at her and I'm like, it was obviously none. Who puts humans in tea? That's disgusting. And I go back to hammering, just like shaking
It
off.
doesn't even taste good.
I
So
shake
she,
off the.
like puts something up to her mouth, like a cloth or something, and then like storms inside, furious.
Well, I might have got her off my back, but I got a lot more on there. And I like roll around in the ice to
No.
get it off.
There's plenty
I
of stuff to
feel
clean
like
up.
I need to move her to the background, otherwise we're just gonna spend all our time talking to her and fucking messing with her. All right, you clear out all the bandits. You have a temporary lodge to use. There's a lot of hurt people. You know that you need to continue following the path into the forest. Okay.
Am we able to am I able to do a heal check on both of us before we move? Is enough time going past to do another check?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it takes 8 hours to do a check, so.
Mhm. Okay.
So,
I got a +3 on my healing, so I'm gonna try it. The first one will be me.
You can't do it on both people.
Oh,
And
do it on me.
you can't do it on yourself. Here's the reason why: because you can't do any strenuous activity. So the heal check is like someone acting as a doctor for you. If you're acting as a doctor for yourself, you're basically like, oh, how's my whatever? You're basically not sitting in bed.
Hmm.
Okay.
I guess I have a +3 to heal.
All right,
Am
I'll
I
do.
the
I'll do it.
best?
Yeah.
Chain doctors?
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm a +3 as well, so
Can we
do what you
assist
do.
with that one?
Yeah.
I think you could heal. Assist
mean,
you.
I just got a flat D20 to that.
I have a minus, but hey, it helps, right? Maybe.
I don't know if
22.
like, it maybe helps, kind of.
Maybe. Anyone record the loot down too, or no?
I
hope
just
somebody
copy
did.
pasted it.
Okay, good.
Okay. Just making sure.
Did we get those two vials? The one that knocked people
Nope,
out.
not helping.
Oil
I
of
think so,
Taggart, yes.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Helping.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes you pass out.
Okay.
All right.
So
So 24.
you help somebody.
Yeah, who are we helping here? Never was entirely sure on that.
Well,
I
it can't
would
be
suggest-
Stavra because
just helping
Stavra's
Mason.
attempting to help. Apparently it's
Mason.
Mason.
Yeah, it would have to be Mason.
All right. So Mason, you gain another 2 hit points overnight.
Hell yeah.
Everybody else gains 1.
So now that you're here, Mason, can you prepare? You don't have cure, do you?
No,
Okay.
I have stabilize and stuff like that.
Okay.
You don't
I
have
don't know whether you guys
take
just want to
cure
spend a bunch
from
of
your-
nights.
I think we
that,
probably
I think
will.
it's appropriate.
To
I think
spend like
that's
a week healing and get back to full health.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're not
Okay.
going forward if we're not at full.
All right, so there's like some fucking sitcom situations going on where like, well, I'll ask everybody like one situation you're in, but obviously, everyone's bumping into each other. The supplies are there's a lot of them, but they're not very good. It's bandit supplies.
Mm-hmm.
That
I would
replace-
say that Mason is the one doing all the cooking. Like Mason is surprisingly good at cooking.
Am I the only one who packed trail rations beforehand?
No.
Just curious on that. Okay.
I
Cool.
figure we could probably be hunting too. There's some.
So no
Woods
matter
areas.
what you're doing, like Lady Argentia Melasny is like behind you, telling you how to do it.
Perfect.
So
Yeah,
like.
It's
You
behind
guys
you.
are sitting
It's little-
down. You're putting boarding up, and she's like, "No, you need to put it higher so that you can keep the cold out."
So they didn't have any armor or anything like that from these guys from previous people they've killed, have they?
Nope,
Sitting around here.
nope.
No
What about-
masterwork, nothing?
They have a ton of loot right there. Now everybody's like, "Oh, I want some more stuff."
Well, is there
Oh,
anything on the last undead lady, like the paladin, that was in there?
Nope.
That just did. Okay.
Masterwork, studded leather,
I assume
masterwork,
that
short sword.
anything that's missing, Evil Bandit Dan and Tenpenny Tacy took it.
That's a.
And wrapped up some loose
Okay.
ends.
Yeah, there you go.
Keys,
works.
stolen spellbook.
Can I take the spyglass?
Oh, definitely take the
So
spyglass.
let me ask: during this week, Zangram, what crazy situation did you find yourself in with your companions?
Well, people got a little bit annoyed at me when I tried to turn the stove in the kitchen into a impromptu bullet forgery.
Didn't have the autoclave sitting around, so decided to cook up some bullets.
Well, I was trying to heat up some bullets, and I had my set of tools and was just trying to get things to work. And apparently it was a little too close to dinner time, and people kind of kicked me out and were a little bit annoyed I was taking the stove there.
I wasn't. I didn't care. I'm just like, it'll add flavor, but get out of the way. So everyone's like biting into the meals, and I was like, oh, hang on, let's just push some metal doing it.
All right. Iviega, what crazy situation did you find yourself in during the week? Any basic sitcom situation will do.
Basic sitcom kind of situation, huh? I don't know. I'm thinking a little claustrophobic sitting in this room the whole time with everybody. I like to be outside and run around the wild, so probably started snapping at people being stupid.
Okay, yeah. We've got
Like, shut your damn mouth. We're tired of arguing. Let's just fit better and get the hell out of here.
yeah. I guess maybe you got into a screaming match with Lady Argentia Melasny.
I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, Be cool.
Maybe the
Cool.
both of you came to respect each other a little bit better afterwards.
Possibly.
All
Not
right.
used to having, nobles tell me what to do all the time.
Davra, what crazy thing happened to you this week?
Basic sitcom.
It could be anything, but, situational comedy. Got 5 people locked in an inn for a whole week, and they can't leave. And there's a bunch of blood and dead bodies everywhere.
Well, I
Horror
think
sitcom.
by like day 3 or 4, I'm pacing about the place saying like we should get going. We should get going. We should
Yeah,
really
you've
get
got
going.
like your arm in a sling. There's bruises and cuts all over you.
I'm using my scythe as a walking stick. It's like we should really get going.
You're not well enough yet to leave.
Yeah.
And then I
Lady
eventually
Argentia
like
agrees
slip
with
in.
you, but she's like, surely the Gadirans aren't going to attack us. You must have been mistaken. You were on the wrong side of the border.
Surely.
And then we get like this cut aside to these so what it is they're wearing holy symbols of Moloch, the devil of flame. And so they're like evil Kadiran cultists who infiltrate across the border and are trying to start fights. And so like all up and down the Taldan Kadiran border, these Moloch cultists are coming out to like inflame the border patrols and start fights and pretend to be real Kadiran soldiers. And it's happening everywhere. I mean, like every day there's a dozen fights. And we get these movements of armies as both nations are moving armies up. And the Padishah Empire of Kells is sending, several 100,000 men as reinforcement to Qadira, which is more than the entire Taladan army. So yeah, I mean, like, there's this giant mass of men that are several months east of Qadira that are slowly moving there that will crush Taldor if they arrive. The only way to stop the conflict is to close the winter portal. All right, Dave.
Mhm.
I am hesitant to ask, but what crazy situation did Mason find himself in this week?
So you know how Mason was making those crosses?
Yeah.
Basically, he's going to make the crosses, but on the top of each cross, he's going to draw the face of the man who died.
Oh.
But he's going to be happy when he does it. He's going to be like,
Heretic, heretic, heretic.
heretic, heretic, heretic.
None of these guys were actually heretics.
They worked for one.
Oh, okay.
We didn't really kill many of them, so it's okay. All right.
Yep. And then I'm like, I pray over their bodies, and I'm like, Kozra, you have been directing me in the right places. I thank you for that. Together, we were able to put away a lot of heretics. Or at least, heretics by association, which is good enough for me. And then I, like, clap my hands, like, okay.
All right, so like while you're praying, you get an answer from Gazra, and Gazra is like, "Stop the storm, my son.
I'm working on
Victory at
it.
any cost.
Any cost.
Any
All right.
cost."
Oh crap!
Fantastic.
Oh shit. I sense an alignment change.
Why?
Not for us.
Mason gets to do what he wants. That sounds
Yeah.
like true neutral to me.
I get to fluctuate in every way I want. Yep.
Okay, all right. So you're all back together now. What
Can
do
I
you-
There does
use-
mean some altruism every once in a while.
How does spell books work in Pathfinder? Am I able to use the spells out of the spell book?
Nope.
Are you a
there
wizard?
no
No,
spells.
you're a divine caster.
Are
Okay.
you a wizard? No.
No? Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
if you want to take a level in wizard, and then have
Can
that
always
be your
sell
spell.
it.
Secret
To a wizard.
wizard. That's who he is.
No, I'm taking a level in fighter next. Oh, did we level up in this week?
Nope.
Okay.
Not even
See,
close.
okay, we should talk about that. I don't know how you guys are going to do EXP. Because you died so often, you missed out on the first half of EXP. You
Mm.
technically
And second
don't
half.
hit level 2 until you close the winter portal.
I
I don't
Can
know
we
if
even-
you guys... So,
Can we even survive that then?
I don't
'Cause
know.
Closing
Yeah,
the
I
winter
don't
portal is like the end of the book, or is it not?
No.
No,
Winter
it's
portal's
not.
not the end of the book. It's the end of the tutorial.
Oh, tutorial. Okay.
Well, what do you feel like? How do you feel about all that? Because
So here's the thing: we can keep the EXP system in place, and once you hit the winter portal, you'll level to 2, and then we'll keep tracking EXP. Or we can just say fuck the EXP system, and just have you guys level whenever you reach a certain part of the story.
I'm okay with fucking it.
I'm okay with
Okay.
fucking it as well.
Fuck
It's always
it.
a tedious
I
little
love
BS.
how you guys just. I'm okay with fucking it. Yeah, we can tell
Yeah.
there's a bunch of dudes on this show. Everyone's like, yeah, man, I'd fuck that EXP system so hard. Okay.
I would make that XP love me.
Oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
Two tango have sex? It's great. One lays an egg, the other one fertilizes it. It's fantastic.
Oh god.
Oh,
So bad.
my word.
Hey man, don't invite me on
No,
your show.
we're good with just leveling whenever you guys hit the area suggested by the book.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So
given
you're
our,
theoretically capable of surviving to the winter portal. I mean, you're almost halfway there.
Almost
halfway there.
Well, a
Yay.
skeleton fucked my shit, so no.
So, party-wise, next week. Well, I think we're basically done for tonight.
We could go another half hour if you want, or we could
Yeah.
end here.
I want to go half an hour.
Let's take a party vote. Eric, you sound like end here.
Oh, I'm just thinking if we're going on
It's
to
a
the
good
portal
place to end.
with down
you
one
wanna
party
make sure
member
that you
and
have-
no healer.
You want to make sure you have Matt's character.
I was thinking we might want Matt's character for
Yeah.
the next
Does
session.
he have healing?
No, but he has a giant axe.
Yeah.
Could ask you a question.
Oh god. It didn't take long, but it finally happened.
That's my go-to pun, man.
I know.
Axe.
My
you a question.
favorite one is your time as ogre.
Wow, I never heard that one before, but that's good. I had someone in one. Oh god, one guy's like, "If I sleep, will I dream of Tengu?" I hope not, man. I hope you don't dream of Tengu.
Yeah, it's Inquisitor Mason like going, hello! And then he dancing, he's like, ah! But it's in a pool of blood. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Look at this fucking crown.
You got regal as
Did you
fuck
take a-
up here. Yes, yes,
Did you
calm
take-
yourselves, relax.
Did
You're
you
all
take a-
pregnant now.
Did you ever bathe in that one guy's blood too?
Was
Did
that?
you go and do that? Bathe in that one guy's blood?
Yeah,
like
Absolutely.
smear it all over the
I
place?
was covered in it after he died, remember? He got stabbed from behind, so I'm just like,
I think we're good with stopping here.
too,
You guys
too
have
much
survived
space
2 weeks in a
everyone.
row, except for Dan.
Except for Dan.
So I feel like it's very. But the good part is, if Dan dies, he doesn't have to make a new character. He gets to play a 4th level NPC.
He'll still die, though.
That's bossy. Yeah.
And then the Eric Idle playing a woman impression will come out.
Oh gosh.
Alright, so do we level at the end of this session?
Nope.
No.
Not even
After
close.
Close the winter portal.
God damn it. I say we keep going then, but that's just me. I got
We'll
nothing
be back in 2 weeks, I think, man.
to... Just when
Wait,
Mason
we
was
hit
getting
level
on
2
the
when
way.
we reach the winter portal?
You should
No,
have level
close.
2 by the time you find the winter portal in the border we're in.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
You
I
are
thought
a
you said-
lot of encounters away from there.
Oh, okay. That's always reassuring.
So a lot of resting and a lot of. Okay, we're almost dead.
It's
Let's rest
okay to
another
move
week.
slowly and sleep a lot. That's traditional, not using shit tons of wands and being like, oh, look, we don't have to stop to rest at all. We're going to do 14 adventures today. No, you fucking get stabbed in the neck and you spend 7 days healing. That's realistic.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Ah, if only. All right, so that was awesome. I feel like I got to flesh out Mason a little more.
Excellent.
Mm.
And you got to do the part that you wanted, which was like
Brand a
escape.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I want to
It's
do that.
always nice to give players what they want.
Mm.
I really didn't die. I nearly died.
Yeah, you can thank the cool, calm, collected backhand of Inquisitor Mason for that.
What the
Saved
fuck,
his
man?
life. When violence saves lives.
Slapped you into like the next level, basically.
Well, Dave,
Uh,
if
Yes.
people wanted to watch more of your content, as you are also an RPG streamer,
I
where
am.
would they find you?
Twitch.tv/Henley. Henley. I do a show called Die Party. Tomorrow we'll be doing a show. It'll probably be the season finale of Die Party Blood Juice. We won't have a game day, unfortunately, because that, again, Hex got cancelled.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's like 3 weeks in a row now. It's kind of rough, actually, because we're in a really pivotal spot in that storyline, so I just want to get back to that. And if you want to see more characters like Inquisitor Mason, Rex Holt is kind of an asshole. Not as bad as Inquisitor Mason, but still pretty bad. He just gets fed up with people real easy. So yeah,
Pretty sure Rex Holt has never tried to feed a human to another human, though.
look, he doesn't actually eat humans. He just knows what pisses people off. So yeah,
Cannibalism
well,
is usually one of those things.
it's not cannibalism. He's a fucking tengu.
Well,
He
yeah,
can
but if
eat
you're feeding
humans.
if you're feeding a human to another human, yeah, that would piss people off.
You're a humanoid, though. It's your same creature type.
That shouldn't matter.
That's a little stretchy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So you'd be okay with eating a fucking elf and not calling it cannibalism?
Oh no,
Let's pass
actually
on that.
no.
So what's the difference between eating an elf and eating a tengu? Racist.
Well, I'm a bird.
Tastes
You're
like
a
chicken.
humanoid, though.
You're a bird person.
You're
I'm
a
a bird.
humanoid.
People eat
I
chicken
say-
all the time.
Racist.
Actually, you know what? I
Racist.
think I prefer Morton Solus's definition. Just if it has members capable of calculus, don't fucking experiment on them or
Really?
eat them.
Really? We're gonna use
Yeah.
the scientist Solarian version.
Yeah. If they have members of the species capable of calculus, not even touching that.
so
What do you do if
goblins,
cats come
you
smart?
can eat.
Whoa.
No,
they're
I imagine
goblin
that
wizards, bro. That's
I
some
imagine
advanced
there's
fucking
one-
math.
I imagine there's at least one or two goblins that are capable of calculus. They're
Yeah,
very
dog,
rare,
They
but
totally
they
got
exist.
like that H prime shit. You know what? They don't just integrate that shit. They add the C. They make sure to keep the
You know what?
the constant of integration up in that bitch.
There are exactly 5 goblin wizards in the world. You don't know where they are because they fled their tribes long ago and have lived their lives in secrecy.
Stop.
You're actually
That's
a hobgoblin.
non-canon. You're just making shit up. Stop.
Yeah, I'm just making shit up, but it'd be cool.
No, there are way more than 5 goblin wizards.
Oh, what's the name of that city that's basically a hive and it has towers and people can basically be discretion? They're in one of those towers.
The Hive City.
The Hive City. There's a city... Fuck. What was the name of that place?
Kalamanga.
Karamaga. Fucking Karamaga. They live in one of the towers, bro.
No.
You don't...
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone have any other closing thoughts before we go out here?
That was a lot of fun. I won a fucking level already. But
Yeah, no
like,
kidding.
Yeah.
Could be a while.
We need the
because
two talents.
level 2 Inquisitor Mason will kick some severe butthole. I'm just putting that out there right now.
Level 2 Stavron and Viega will improve their survivability by
Significantly.
tenfold. Tenfold.
How many lay on hands am I gonna get? Like 5,
5.
6, something like that.
That's like
Yeah,
enough to
so-
save everyone at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to have the paladins level and we'll be set. And then I'm a hospitaler, so like channel later too at 4th. Be awesome.
Yeah, if
Well,
we ever get there. We
No,
won't.
everybody gets
Yeah.
channel at 4th.
But no, I get it. I don't. It doesn't use my lay on hands ability. As a hospitaler.
What?
Yep, hospitality.
Yep.
Mhm.
I get
Damn, son.
channels, and I get lay on hands.
Or as Warhammer 40k refers to them, the sexy ladies. Just saying, the Sisters of Battle Hospitality Division.
There's one paladin archetype that gives you like ranger things.
Hey, you
Uh,
can use our,
That's ACG though.
he's ACG. He can't use it. Yeah. I already asked Arthur about that one, didn't I, Arthur?
Yeah.
It's like,
You were
well,
like, I want to be a ranger paladin. And I was like, is it ACG? You were like, yeah. I was like, no.
yeah, I checked. It's cool. I
Nope.
understand the reason.
Like instead of mercy, you can choose to get a favorite terrain, and you get one teamwork feat at 5th
By
level,
the way,
and that's
Arthur, how do you feel about me keeping the same domain but going back a step and taking the standard domain? Because the one I got now was
That's fine.
thinking about like
Yeah, you just
the
want to take weather rather than
Yeah.
seasons. Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, cool.
But you didn't really use it, did you?
Because it's actually usable in combat now. Like
Yep.
so, yeah, cool.
Okay, guys. Well, follow, like, subscribe. We'll be here in 2 weeks again for more Reign of Winter. Next week in this time spot, we will have Worldwide Wrestling RPG. We'll
Mm-hmm.
be wrapping up the pay-per-view event. Dave will be back for that.
So everyone die party.
He is the
Yeah.
most hated character in the world.
That is amazing to me. I'm the one that knows nothing about wrestling, yet I get the role of the
The
guy
heel.
that
The
everyone hates.
villain. What's
The heel.
amazing is that people are talking about it on the Worldwide Wrestling RPG board. They're like, yeah, it's so cool to have a golden boy that everyone hates, like Roman Reigns.
Really? Can you link me to that? I'd love to.
Yeah, it's on Google Plus.
Cool.
I'll slide it your way. Yeah, guys, this is a great show. Again, probably the most chat we've ever seen. One of the biggest shows I've ever run. So I'm super happy that it turned out so awesome tonight. Join us Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, Eastern Daylight, whatever. We're running some more shit all weekend. It's gonna be awesome. Eric will be on there on Saturday, and Dave and Dan will be there on Sunday. So if you like seeing these guys show up, whatever, we're out.
Goodbye.
later.
Think about me when you sleep tonight.
That's so
Oh.
funny. I wish I'd hit the stop stream button before you